Hi, I'm Bart Hanson, the owner and operator of CrushLivePoker.com. The following hand comes from our call-in show that we record at 4:45 p.m. Pacific Time every Monday. If you want to call in your hand, check out the phone number in the description. We got Brandon Two Hats on the line. 510 no limit. Venetian 5K cap. How deep are you?
I believe about 1800.
Okay, on to the hand. Let's go.
Oh no, wait. Actually, no. I'm probably a bit less. I might be 14 or 1500.
Brandon, you're
But
killing me. Get into the
okay,
hand.
sorry. Okay, so I got ace nine suited. What is it? One big Asian fish limps early position.
Uh-huh.
It's a button straddle. I'm in the cutoff.
Wait a
I'm at
minute.
80.
Button straddle. Somebody limps from early position.
Yeah, I'm in the
Yeah.
cutoff with ace nine suited, so I make it 80
From where?
from the cutoff.
Okay.
The button folds, and the big blind or whatever, another fish, he calls.
Okay.
And the limper calls, so it goes three ways.
All right. So you make it 80 from the cutoff with ace nine suited over a limp on a button straddle. Big blind calls, limper calls. Pot's probably what, like 260 or something?
Yeah, 260.
All right.
So the flop comes deuce deuce five, two hearts. So I flop the nut flush draw.
Deuce deuce five, two hearts, and you've got ace nine of hearts. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
So they check it to me, and I bet 140.
Bets 140 into 260.
260.
And these guys have the same amount of money as you, basically?
They both have me covered. One guy has me slightly covered, and then the other guy has a lot of chips.
Okay. I mean, I think you can probably get away with betting a little bit smaller, but okay, you bet 140.
Yeah. So the big blind folds, and then the limper calls the Asian fish.
So he's an Asian fish.
Yeah.
So you think he's pocket pair heavy, or do you think he might be calling you with a?
That's kind of what I would lean toward, but then again, he is pretty fishy to where he could have a wider range.
Yeah.
So he could have some suited hands, so he could have some flush draws and some pocket pairs, probably a combination of both.
Okay. So 540 to the turn.
And the turn comes an offsuit 3, which I didn't think was a good barrel card, even though I pick up a gut shot. So when he checked it to me, I decided to check it back.
Well, I think that this is interesting because I played a hand similar to this on Live with the Bike last week or a couple weeks ago where I turned the nut flush draw and a straight draw. Here you had a flush draw and you turn a straight draw, but I think that this goes two ways on deuce deuce 5-3. I mean, you either are going to bet the turn and triple barrel the river on like on runouts like above, say, like a 10, or you check back turn. Betting turn and checking back river, I think, is terrible because you're not going to get a fold here on the turn. So it depends on how you want to go. Like, I don't know.
My equity and check it back.
Yeah, this could be a situation where maybe, what's the history with the guy? I mean, you've got about 1,200. So if you bet 3, you'll have 9 to shove like into 11. You're not super deep. So I could sort of see it going either way. But, okay, you decide to check it back. So it goes check, check.
Yeah, and the river comes to 7 of hearts, gives me the nut flush.
Okay.
And now he thinks about it and thinks about it for a little while, and then now he bets 450. And if I call the 450, I have another like 470 or 480 more.
Okay.
So the question is, do you call or do you shove?
You only have 480 more after you call?
I think, if I call, I have about 480 more, yeah.
I would shove all day here. Absolutely. How can you not? I mean, you're scared that he's got pocket 5s, pocket 3s, or pocket 7s?
Yeah, I'm scared that he has a full house, and I'm scared because his sizing is so huge on the river, too, and the fact that he limped early position. So I was thinking there was a chance that he might play his full houses more in this way versus the flush. He might bet smaller.
Well, if you look at the combos, so say he's got one combo of pocket 5. So let's say he's got all the sets, right? So 9 combos of 5s, 3s, and 7s. And then, of course, you can have quad deuces. That's 10. How many? But, I mean, if you're saying he's a fish and he limp called, there's got to be... I mean, I know you've got ace 9 of hearts, but I would think that I would find 9 combinations of heart draws here, too. I'm trying to think, like, king, jack, king, queen, king 10, queen, jack, queen 10, queen 8... If he's playing very wide and he's one of those guys that's playing like a lot of any 2 suited cards where you see him up and down with king X of hearts, it's a slam dunk jam. I see where you're going with this in the sense that the sizing is somewhat problematic, but it
Yeah.
depends on how fishy the guy is. But I know what you mean. You're saying that like this is almost like more like a full house sizing than a flush sizing because the board's
Yeah,
paired.
that's what I was thinking. So, well, because I have to be good more than 50% of the time to shove.
Well, right, and I don't think. I mean, I doubt. I don't know how passive or how strong this, but it seems unlikely that he's. I don't think he's ever folding, right? So you're always going to get
Yeah,
called.
no.
So you're always going to get
Yeah.
called. So the question becomes, how often do you have the best hand? So again, I'm just making
Yeah.
this simple. It's just like it's not like I mean, in theory on the river here, it's when I raise and I get called, how often am I good? But here, the guy's going to call, so how often am I going to be
Yeah.
good?
Yeah.
I mean, in a vacuum on paper, I would say this is an easy shove, but I sort of see where you're going with this. Like, do you think he plays up and
Mhm.
down suited cards as a limp call from up front?
I don't really know his complete range.
Yeah.
All I know is he's pretty fishy and he gives a good amount of action, but I don't know how wide the range is. And
Yeah.
like you said before, in straddle pots, ranges might get a little tighter.
They do. You're right. I would still shove here, Brandon. I think it's
Right,
probably
yeah.
it's closer than people in the chat think, that think that it's
Yeah.
like a slam dunk shove, but it wouldn't surprise. I think you might only be good here. You might lose here like 30% of the time, 35% of the time, but I still think it's a shove. So did you shove or what?
Yeah, I shoved
Uh-huh.
and he had pocket threes.
Shoves, and he had 3-3. I
Yeah,
don't think you did anything wrong, but I think it is closer than some people think.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. Thank you.
You got it, Brandon. Some people in the chat saying
All
he
right.
could have queen, queen, jack, jack in his range. Yeah, but the whole point of that, though, is he's never going to bet the river like this when the heart comes at the end. So what Brandon's saying, and I agree with him, is that this is going to be a flush or a full house here, pretty much almost always
Yeah,
at the
but
end.
is he ever gonna overplay a deuce, like have ace deuce suited?
Well, that was the other thing, too. That's a possibility. You know, if you think he's got ace deuce here, that's some other hands that he might have. But thanks for the call, Brandon. That was a good one.
Okay. All right. Cool. Thanks.
All right.
All right. Bye.
All right. Bye. Hey guys, if you like what you've seen here, please click on the subscribe button and you'll get notified every time we put up a new video. And if you want to check out crushlivepoker.com for the first month free, use the code YTA100. Click on the link right there.